Any piece of data stored in one place is not backed up yet. Personally, my backups are stored in 2 or 3 different physical storage and also in cloud storage. You can call me paranoid, but I do back up the backups of my backups. Wow. Because you never know the next unexpected thing that could happen. So, what's inside your hard disk drive? If you see every part inside your hard disk drive and know how they work, then the fewer chances of you losing the data stored in your hard disk drive. So while my day job involves rescuing data from bad hard disk drive, making backups, backing up databases, spotting fake storage drives, etc., my night job is making YouTube videos. And for the very first time on YouTube, my day and night jobs are going to work together in harmony and deliver incredible insight on long-term data storage and backups. So come with me inside the hard disk drive. Let me show you some things that will help you not to lose data again. If you're ready, let's go. Hey, welcome back again to Smart Depot and happy 2022 and beyond. Why did I make this video? And why is it so important? Okay, I am currently handling a case with one of my junior staff who formatted a laptop for a front-end customer who backed up her important files on a flash drive. Now, mark this, only one flash drive. It turns out that the flash drive produced what I tag a false positive result, and now all her data is gone, including the soft copy of her master's degree thesis. Well, I am using advanced recovery software that we use at work to scan the formatted laptop and recover lost data. But still, there is no guarantee that all the recovered files will work and open and work correctly. So make backups of your backups. Never do backup only in one place. So that's the key lesson for today. If you click on the like button right now and subscribe to our channel, I will make a new video that answers this question I'm asked frequently: hard disk drives and solid state drives, which is called SSD, which is better in storing data for the longer term? So click on the subscribe button right now, turn on the notification bell icon to get notified once I upload that video. So when it comes to personal backups and storage drive, what I call the spinning hard disk drive is the most common and way cheaper than SSDs. SSDs, solid state drives. Hard disk drives are found in your older computers, laptop, PCs, and external drives, so I use them a lot. To understand the hard disk drive, I would divide it into 3 parts. So the first one is the circuit board, the moving parts, and then the magnetic storage plate. You will have to see each of these parts, understand what they do, their do and don'ts, and this knowledge will help you avoid data loss. So come with me, let's go explore this right now. The foundation of this knowledge about hard disk drive is protection. The hard disk drive is a delicate device that needs to be protected at all times from shocks, deaths, sudden power interruption, power surge, and all that. I will explain power protection while we discuss the 3 parts. Proper protection practice towards your hard disk drive will help reduce or eliminate the chances of sudden hard disk drive failure. Let's explain the 3 major parts. So let me start from the electrical circuit. So every hard disk drive has an electrical circuit. The electrical circuit board differs in size and design from one brand to the other, or their different disk sizes. The power supply parts to the electric motor also differs. Even if you have a similar circuit board, the firmware installed in the ROM of every circuit board will differ and won't drive another hard drive except they copy the same thing stored in that ROM to the other circuit board for it to work. This firmware controls the read head, which I will show you soon. Most hard disk drives come with desiccant materials that suck up moisture from the circuit board. Moisture on the circuit board is a no-no, so be careful where you store your hard drive. If moisture starts going into the circuit board, total damage of the board and ultimately data lost. So keep your hard disk drive away from moisture, damp environments, or places with very high humidity. Now the next part is the moving part, and this is the critical. You can also call it the mechanical part. Every mechanical part suffers from wear and tear, which is a downside for the spinning hard disk drive. This is the main reason why people are moving to SSD. If your hard disk drive is used frequently, it is critical to know the exact date of manufacture, how many read and write cycles it has undergone, with simple disk management tools like the Crystal Disk Info, G-Smart Control, or Free Disk. I'll put the links in the video description so you can check any of them out and get more information about your hard disk drive. Most of us check our car mileage, and the year of manufacture. However, your hard disk drive needs that check, that gear, much more often than any other thing that your car can do. So once my storage drive gets to 5 years and above, now this is what I do personally. I make another backup of important files in an older hard disk drive, so I transfer them to a newer one. Now, quick nugget: never leave your important files in one place for so long. As the saying goes, do not lay all your eggs in one basket. So after the moving part, we have the electric motor, which is specially built and is durable. However, the read head and the magnetic disc are so delicate. Now, sudden power interruption, shake, shock, they affect especially the magnetic head, and this can lead to complete failure or breakdown or data loss. So let's talk about the magnetic disc and the read head. The magnetic disc inside the hard disk drive is very similar to your DVD, Blu-ray, even a compact disc in terms of the way it operates. But this one is built solidly. It's very delicate, easy to write and read without much delay. So that's why it is stored and completely sealed from dust. I've already rescued data from this one, and I've transferred it to a newer hard disk drive. So that's why I could touch it, play around with it, even turn it to a mirror. Be careful with this. Most people try to open your hard disk drive. Opening your hard disk drive is a no-no. That should be the last option. We usually do it in the lab, void of dust, and with special equipment. But if you can, outsource it to professionals to help you, open it and see whether they can rescue data. Don't try to do it yourself. But if you have to do it yourself, it's a very risky adventure to go into. So the magnetic disk drive, once it's opened, just know it is. Once that drive is open and you're able to retrieve anything from it, just discard it immediately, because it's a data disaster waiting to happen. So the read head is one of the most delicate parts of the hard disk drive, controlled by electromagnetic force and moves across the surface of the magnetic disk while it is spinning at thousands of RPMs within precision. It just writes and reads with high precision. So a little shake, a little disconnection while you're working, it affects your read head, and your read head can get stuck. So during disk operation, sudden power interruption, disk vibration, shakes, shocks badly affects the read head. Any of the above can make the read head get stuck. So pay attention to the next section of the video, where I'll give you insights of how to prevent data loss from your hard disk drive. Having dismantled every piece of the hard disk drive, I will couple it back while sharing with you 4 major things that affect hard disk drive, which will ultimately result in data loss. So number one thing you have to avoid while using your hard disk drive is sudden power interruption. If you value your data, avoid this one at all costs. Even the IC resistors, the read head, the plate, everything in your hard disk drive is aversive to sudden power interruption, so try to avoid it as much as you can. Now, number 2, keep your hard disk drive from moisture. Keep it away from moisture environment, damp environment, places with very high humidity, because some people keep telling me, I see these cases often, that I didn't put it anywhere, I didn't touch water on it. You don't need to put a direct contact to water for moisture to go inside. Of course, there is a desiccant material inside to help keep it dry, but there's a limit to what the desiccant material can handle. So help out by making sure it's kept in a cool and dry environment. The next one is moving an externally connected hard disk drive during an operation. This one is criminal. While your hard disk drive, external hard disk drive is connected, try not to shake it during operation. It is very, very bad. It could cause data loss and all that. And then the number 4 is sudden drops and shocks. This is the primary cause of hard disk drive breakdown. Now, extra care must be taken while moving your drive, whether it's in operation or not. I will advise you buy an external hard disk drive that comes with protective case, or buy a protective case for your hard disk drive. So other essential ones that you have to watch out for while you're using your hard disk drive to make sure you never lose data: store your hard disk drive at room temperature. Don't go extremely hot or extremely cold temperature. Keep it away from dust. You already know that the magnetic disk inside is very sensitive. A drop of dust could just make it unreadable. Now, the next one is keep your hard disk drive away from strong magnets. You've already seen a lot of magnetic stuff inside it. Any other magnetic force could affect either the plate, the read head, control, and all that. Use the original stock USB cable. This one is very, very important. Don't just use any other cable, because not passing the enough current or lesser current that is specified might weaken the board, the circuit, and things could just go wrong. Do not plug your hard disk drive, especially the one you use for your backups, to a lot of different PCs or laptop. Use a good antivirus if you can, and above all, make a backup of your backup. So that's about that. If you watched to this point, then you are special. Now click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon, because I will make a special announcement to all our subscribers soon. And until I see you in the next video, peace out. Subscribe. I'll see you.